We're back on X Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, and it's main event time here at the X Arena. It's what we've been waiting for, the Global Championship matchup. Triple threat rules, and there's one of the entrants right there, Chris Champion, who last week blindsided Draven and accepted the challenge for the steel cage match, but ultimately did not succeed in taking the championship belt away from Draven. Therefore, he is now labeled the #1 contender for that championship matchup, which is what he's getting tonight. But there's one wild card in this match, and that will be the third wheel, the third participant who nobody knows. I guess you could say alias or whoever, nobody knows who it is. And look at that, we got Chris Champion, one of the members of the Dark Alliance, and you wouldn't know he was Dark Alliance unless you really knew him, because he's too much into the swagger. But here's our world champion, ladies and gentlemen, representing X Wrestling, the Dark Angel himself, Raven, fighting champion, won it at the first X Wrestling show in the Inferno match against Chris Dickens, and has been defending it ever since. So far, one of the greatest champions we've seen as far as it goes with his global championship. But yeah, he's the first champion, so we can't really compare him to anybody else. Getting in the ring ready for battle against one opponent he's already faced, Chris Champion, and this mystery opponent that Daniel Elaine and Eric Milford have laid in front of him. I'm just curious to everybody else. Who's this mystery guy? Are you kidding me? Another coup has been pulled here at X Wrestling? James Houston in the building, in the flesh, and he's going for the Global Championship. Pouring down yeah, well, I guess that you can call that like Popeye spinach to him. Getting amped up, ready for this matchup. James Houston is the third participant in this triple threat hardcore rules. Every matchup this evening has been hardcore rules. So, granted, it's been one weird event. But James Houston, a big coup here, signed to X Wrestling and gets a shot at the Global Championship against Draven and the #1 contender, Chris Champion. Draven's no stranger to James Houston, but Chris Champion is. Here the fans erupt as they stand and watch James Houston raise that kendo stick in the air. My God. I think we're all in a bit of shock and awe here. But nonetheless, this guy is a fan favorite. Ready for matchup time. Let's get this going. Bell rung, and here we go. Main event. Draven taking down Chris Champion immediately with a clothesline. And now focusing on Houston, who trips the leg up of Draven, and now is getting ready to start by trying to wrench that knee of Draven to take out the vertical base. Champion and Draven have the same, Champion and Houston, my ad, have the same thing in mind as Draven. Sits there and just poses and then gets knocked out by a chair shot from Houston. Chris Champion himself's got a chair. Houston and Draven fighting, and Houston just got a face full of that chair from Champion, and so did Draven. Chris Champion now standing up, fighting for the world title and for the Dark Alliance. James Houston fighting for, well, I guess he's fighting for the owners. Draven fighting for himself and to defend his title. As Houston wrenches the arm of Chris Champion and now punches the back of the head of Draven. Whoa, 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 Deathbringer. Deathbringer running into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I guess he's coming out here to be an insurance policy for Chris Champion. You see Houston clothesline Draven there. Whips him over into the turnbuckle. And now what is he doing? Oh, shoulder first into the post. Deathbringer's in the ring. Draven and Champion on the outside, and Bringer's taking it out on James Houston. Deathbringer now got Houston up in the air, slams him down, all the weight going down on Houston's chest. Whoa! What the hell? Relic? Where did he come from? Relic, a former wrestler for the Throne Wrestling Federation and one badass hardcore wrestler, now coming out here. What? Wow. Oh my God. I'm just amazed. Draven now got Deathbringer slamming him face first into those steel steps. 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, as Houston is swinging that freaking sledgehammer around. Deathbringer on the outside got one massive headache, and Houston just got hit with a 2x4. 2 men are getting in the ring now. Relic out here, I guess, is backup insurance policy. Deathbringer got Draven up and bringing him down too. Relic now. Relic just eyeballing Deathbringer. But the damage has been done. James Houston has Chris Champion in the ring. Looks like he might be setting up for a Boston Crab now. Relic just standing and watching. Draven getting in the ring as quickly as possible to try to stop any kind of submission hold, but Champion was able to kick out of it, and now Draven on the receiving end of that clothesline. Champion on the top rope. Watch him now. Drop kick right to the face of Draven. World Champion is in trouble right now, as Relic is still out there on the outside. Houston went to grab that 2x4. Chris Champion now going underneath the ring. And Relic's now in the ring. Relic broke up the count and stopped James Houston from getting the pinfall. Whoa, swinging DDT. James Houston got in the chair. Draven takes him down with a clothesline, grabs the chair himself, and knocks Chris Champion out. And knocks out James Houston for good measure. Draven got to win this matchup. He doesn't have to be pinned to lose the belt. He can lose the belt if James Houston pins Champion or Champion pins Houston. Punch to the back of the head. Kick to the knee. Draven reversing, and now Draven takedown to Champion as James Houston just stands there and just kind of warms himself up. And there's that patented throwback we see from Draven week in and week out. Draven now going for the cover, and 2 count only. Houston with that 2x4, but Draven blocked it. Wrenching of the arm. What? We got a double teamer here. Whoa, Houston. That was nice. And then gets tripped up for good measure. Houston lifted Draven up. Champion gave him a spinning heel kick. And for a thank you, Champion trips up James Houston. Now Houston and Draven are battling it out. Whipped over into the corner. And Draven and Champion exchanging rights and lefts. Kicks to the abdomen, and now Houston with a knee to Draven's abdomen. That cannot be good for the digestive tract. Chris Champion now on the receiving end of another arm wrench. Ain't no telling how bad his arm is right now. Another knee to the gut. These 3 men facing off for that global championship. What a coup that's been pulled here tonight. James Houston, Relic, freaking ABWA members STD and Midnight, Riddick, the debut of Evil Intention. I mean, just amazing night here. Oh my God, did you see that? James Houston put Draven on the top rope and then just kind of almost DDT'd him off. And Champion's going to take advantage and try to get a 3 count, but Houston made sure that was stopped. Drop kick to the knee, and then Draven taking down Houston. It's the Global Championship match. Draven just ducked that Enziguri kick, but wasn't enough to duck a Bulldog. And now another drop kick to James Houston's leg. Chris Champion fighting everything he's got for the Dark Alliance. He wants to bring that belt to the Dark Alliance so they'll hold every major title. Draven is a fighting champion, and Houston, well, Houston's just crazy. Draven clotheslining Champion, now going after Houston, wrenching the arm there. Wow, we got a submission hold broken up there by Chris Champion. We had a nice arm bar by Draven on James Houston, and Champion broke it up. Champion now being whipped over to the corner, but he stopped himself. Rights and lefts being exchanged from Draven and Houston. Chris Champion intervening. and he gets punched in the spinal cord for it. Now Draven and Houston going at it, exchanging those rights and lefts, spinning heel kick to the face from Champion, who's wanting to get involved in this melee. Draven now in between them. You might as well say it's a Champion sandwich. He just got whipped over in the corner though, and clothesline from Houston to Champion, and now clothesline in the corner to Draven. Knees into the abdomen here, right in the corner. Draven now sitting down and just got drop kicked for his own personal benefit from Champion. Another pinfall attempt here, 2, and of course James Houston's just right there to break it up. What a dummy. Don't try to take a pinfall on somebody. Here we go with another, that damn double team move. Houston lifted Draven back up again and got another spinning heel kick from Champion, and then gets answered again by getting kicked in the shin. Double team maneuver from Draven and Houston. Look at this. What are they going to do? Oh my God. It was almost like a wishbone, and they flipped damn Champion inside out. Wow, almost like a freaking body slam there, scoop slam, inverted into a neck breaker, or reverse DDT, swinging DDT from Houston to Draven. Now Champion trying to take it to Houston. We got a pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Chris Champion just pinned James Houston and has won the Global Championship without even pinning the champion. Roll-up pinfall. He took advantage, and now Chris Champion brings the Global Championship home to the Dark Alliance. It doesn't even matter how many matches the X Wrestling has won this evening. This one just knocked all of them out of the water. Chris Champion is the Global Champion. And he didn't even pin the true champion to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Our first pay-per-view. Good night.